All right. Another Danger Cats podcast. Just a reminder, dangercatshop.com. Use the promo code podcast69. Get yourself a little discount on Danger Cats merch. Episode 64. Creeping up on episode 69. I don't know what I'm going to do for it. Obviously, we got to do something cool. Episode 69. Are you kidding me? Only makes sense we do something that's out of the ordinary, of course. Anyways, here is the episode. Welcome back, Danger Cats. Another podcast. Another week has gone by. More bullshit happening in the world where we're going to give our hot take. And fuck, I don't even know where to begin. Actually, let's begin with the Leafs losing to an emergency goalie just to shut that fucking whole organization up for once and for all. I can't be more stoked about that. I don't know about you, but that excites me. That just makes me feel good inside just to shut Leafs fans up. I'm so tired of hearing about, every time you flip on Sportsnet, it's always about the Leafs, the Blue Jays, the fucking Raptors. And now they go and lose to an emergency goalie who's a Zamboni driver. That just sweetened the deal. And you know what? Hats off to David Ayres. I don't know how to say his last name correctly. I've heard about 3 different versions across all networks. David Ayres, hats off to you, buddy. Congratulations. That's awesome. The team's flying around. He's on the Tonight shows, even though those are fucking cuckold television. That's just cuckold television on its finest. Sorry, I'm a nerd. I got to take out my retainer. I'm just talking like a douche here. That's right. That's why I don't chew no more. I got to fucking my bottom teeth, straighten them back out. I had braces as a kid. And then I lost the retainer, and then I had to go back and get new ones to straighten them out again. So here we are, back with more retainers. That's why I haven't been hitting the dip lately, because, man, that once, your mom pays for your braces, you're like, whatever, I don't give a fuck, man. When you have to pay for it, it's a different animal. Like, when you actually have to pay for some shit, it gives you a whole new perspective on things. But yeah, that's sick that the Carolina Hurricanes are toting him around and he's having his 15 minutes. Just a little cup of coffee in the show. Goes beats the Leafs, which makes it even better because fuck the Toronto Maple Leafs. That organization as a whole just drives me nuts. That whole city drives me mental. Obviously there's some beauties that come out of Toronto. But, just in general, every time you hear the fucking, oh, you from Toronto? It just makes me want to die. A little piece of me dies inside. Because it's like, man, there's more to Canada than that shithole. That shithole. The only thing great there, Hockey Hall of Fame. I'll say it. There it is. Hockey Hall of Fame. That's the only thing worth going to see. Maybe Much Music back in the day, even though it's just the F version of MTV. Just any OGs out there, you know what I'm talking about. You watching Much Music back when you were a kid, watching music videos. Now we just stream everything. Everything's on YouTube. No, I don't even think, do people even watch music videos anymore? I don't know. But yeah, congratulations, David. That's amazing. That's so rad. Good for you. The emergency goalie, who is a Zamboni driver, beats the Toronto Maple Leafs. Congratulations, buddy. You deserve it. Soak it all in. Soak it all in. It's fucking awesome. I seen something that completely irritated me the other day in the news. The news in general just irritates me, but a woman, you know how people will be like, oh my God, I got to bring my dog on this flight and it has to sit in this chair with me because I got anxiety and whatever. I get it. Maybe it does help you calm down, but some people just I can't remember the term they use that for animals to, I can't remember. What the hell is it called? I can't think of it, but you know what I'm talking about. Somebody brings an animal on and they get their dog on, and then, like, of course, you give people an inch, they run a mile. This woman brings a mini horse on, claiming it's her. It just knows how to calm me down. It's like, man, this is why the coronavirus needs to just spread and thicken up, and just, you know, I wish it would just dummy some people like that. Just absolutely eradicate them. Get rid of this. Like, okay, I get it. I get it. Household animals, I can understand to a degree. Like, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, a fucking jackass is going to bring an alligator on. Oh, well, you know, it just helps me with my anxiety. And I hope it shreds the whole fucking plane so we realize how dumb we are. Just goes in and just chomps down about 9 babies, kills a mother, a pregnant woman. The priest is in the back praying. Oh, God. It's like that shitty movie, Snakes on a Plane. Except it's just filled with exotic animals. And it's just like the 2020 version of Noah's Ark. People are getting shredded alive because we're just that stupid that we're bringing on, you know, oh, this helps me with my anxiety. I brought a caged lion to sit beside me because it really helps me with my anxiety. Just shreds everybody to pieces. God, that would be great. Just to prove how fucking stupid some of you are. Oh. And it never ends. Like, it's never going to end. You know, we're getting this whole progressive society. At some point, can we just draw the line and just be like, hey, like, fuck, use your head. Use your fucking head. Like, when does it end? I get it. There's some things that, you know, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, well, I'm 100% conservative. That's the dumbest possible thing you could say, especially here in Canada. You know, oh, free healthcare. That's a very liberal thing. Look in the States. It's just a shit show down there when it comes to healthcare. But up here, you know, we're bitching that we can't get in surgery. And, oh, you know, I had to wait 9 months. Well, yeah, because our system is good, but it sucks at the same time. So, like, I don't know. Like today, you know, the provincial government here in Alberta is you know, there's tax cuts, but then they're taxing the big dicks in town are getting tax cuts, and then it's something as small as like their Airbnb. So those out there that don't know what Airbnb is, you can rent your space and somebody can come and like rent where a room in your place, stay there for 3-4 days rather than get a hotel, and it cuts the cost. You make some money. Well, Alberta now put a small rental tax because they consider it the same as a hotel. So, you know, just to get their hands in your pocket just a little more. You know, you thought you were going to make some extra cash by letting some dipshit hippies come and crash on your couch from time to time. The business guy that's in for the weekend just wants to stay here and not get a hotel and enjoy being in a household rather than the alternative and save a little bit of money. Nope. God forbid. God forbid the working man makes a couple extra shillings. Fuck. It's a tale as old as time. Any chance you get to make a little bit of... That's why, you know, when people are out there running around making cash, I'm not condoning on drug dealing, but hats off to you for beating the system and not paying tax dollars. Good on you. Just completely missing the boat on tax dollars. Suck my dick. I'm going to go and spend this money how I want. You can get your tax off the sales tax because I'm paying everything in cash. So lick where I shit and have a nice day. I love that. Every time, like, that's why I had to quit reading the news, watching the news, because oh man, it's like teachers are out protesting right now. And I get it. You know what? I certainly believe that education and healthcare are pretty fucking important. You know, we're dumb as it is. And even like myself, in high school, I did not apply myself a single bit, and I was an idiot. I was a moron. I didn't care about showing up to school and being the best in class, man. I went there to go smoke weed with my buddies, and it was basically what? You're 8 to 3, 8 8 a.m. to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It was like a hangout sesh with all my buddies. I didn't give a shit about the schoolwork. I didn't care. I barely passed. I barely made it through high school. But I get that. Yeah, we should probably invest in education at some point in time because there is a lot of stupid people. And clearly, like, whatever it is we're doing is not working because we're just producing more and more stupid people. Like, it's just going to keep repeating itself. It doesn't matter what government you have in, whether you have a conservative government or a liberal government or, New Democratic Party, that's here in Canada for American listeners. There's numerous parties. It's not just Republican and Democratic. I'm not getting into politics, but up here is just, it's a fucking shit show. Everywhere is, though, if you honestly think about it. Like, career politicians should be hung in the streets and beaten like piñatas, I think, personally. It's, I don't know. It's stressful to, like, turn on the news, man. I mean, there's so many people. Like, I'm driving home today, and you hear there's a radio station that does a game where you guess the secret sound that they have, and then you win a cash prize. And everybody hey, what are you going to do if you win the money? Oh, I'm going to pay bills. Isn't that sad to kind of think about? At the end of the day, is like, you just won some extra money that, oh, fuck, I got to pay more bills, pay some bills down. And you know what? Some of us are just dumb and we do it to ourselves. But God, it's just kind of sad to think about that you can't even really enjoy a little bit of life without fucking bills or taxes just shoving their long cock down your mouth just so it can peek out of your asshole and wink at you in the mirror. Fuck. It's a cruel world we live in, but that's the world we live in. At the end of the day, we can't do much about it. That's why I quit bitching about the politics. What am I going to do? I understand that, like, my voice can be heard, but I do it in such a vulgar, nasty way that nobody's going to take me serious. Nobody's going to be looking at me and be like, hey, you should come and do a speech in front of a school so we can educate our kids about politics. No, I'm never going to be there. I'll never reach that. I'm going back to comedy. I like laughing. Comedy to me is just the greatest thing on the planet, and I miss just thinking about stupid ideas and funny shit and trying to put it in the form of a skit or a rant, or I don't know. Like, when I first started this, it was I did it because I thought it was funny. I did it because I thought that I would make some people laugh. Like that Rules of the Patch that just kind of like skyrocketed everything that this has created. Yeah, I thought it was funny to say fuck Trudeau and fuck Notley. I thought it was hilarious because so many people were like, they get it. they don't like politicians. But at the same time, if I would have did that with the conservative government, I think it was just time and place for everything. And I'm not hating on it. I get to do everything I absolutely love to do. Create content. I love videography. I love tech, man. I'm all about tech. Like, I'm not one of these like nerd tech guys. I can't sit there and code a website. I'd love to, because man, that's where the money is. There is so much money in tech. Like, if Canada was smart, we should be investing our asses into technology. Because at some point, it's going to it is taking over. It has taken over. Everybody, go take 10 minutes of your time, put your phone in the pocket, and look around when you're in a restaurant. Like last night, I'm in a fucking restaurant. I look over my shoulder. I'm just watching the hockey game and enjoying my night, having dinner. And I look over my shoulder to see a girl doing the classic, like, selfie, looking in and trying to be all sexy and take a selfie. And it's like, man, this is the planet we live in. This is This is I don't. It's not so much like everywhere, but like my that right there just irritates me. It's like, man. And you know what? Know what the sad thing is? Is that girl doing that? Who I don't know who she is or if she is a somebody, but there is females out there doing shit like that, making hundreds and thousands of dollars a month for being the most cringe-worthy person to see in public. Like, when I witnessed that, I just thought to myself, like, I wish the ceiling would cave in right now. This would make me happy. Looking at that just makes my stomach want to just crawl out of my asshole so I could choke her with my fucking small intestine. And her mother's just sitting there like, oh God, this is my daughter. She's over there rapping like Drake lyrics. Yeah, fucking started from the bottom, now we're here. Mom, are you gonna grab the bill? Because like my job that I have as an assistant manager at La Senza isn't quite paying enough. So like I want to be in high-end expensive restaurants, but I got to make sure everybody knows I'm here. Not that I was in a high-end expensive restaurant. Do I look like the guy that would go to a high-end expensive restaurant? It was like a Joey's or some shit. And yeah, and then we're looking and we're like, oh, I got to let everybody know how, fucking stupid I am on Instagram stories. I should live this right now while I'm rapping Drake lyrics. Let's go to the club and pop bottles. Maybe there's like a rich guy there. I could suck his dick and he'll tell me to get out of my hotel room right bright early in the morning just so I can tell people I had sex with a rich guy. Positive energy. When you get that energy, when you're around people who are successful, you will be successful. That's the mindset. Know who else we can throw in this category is the dipshits that, oh, here we go. I am going to go off with this one. The dipshits that making minimum wage, they'll go out and buy like a fucking Ralph Lauren or whatever expensive polo shirt. They wear them 9 times a fucking week, wash it 6 times, and then like make sure every post they have that shirt on. Like it's the only expensive thing they've ever bought in their life. They still live at home with their mom, drive a beaten down Hyundai 8 Honda Accord, but God forbid, every weekend in the club, we're drinking fucking good tonight, boy. They got some fake iced out chain. And then always posting on social media, gotta hustle. Every day's a hustle, bro. Every day I wake up and I just think, how can I grind harder, bro? It's like, throw that in the people that should get hit with the coronavirus. Those people need to get hit with the coronavirus. Same with anti-vaxxers. Like they're right there with them. If not, I would probably anti-vaxxers are just going to take themselves out. Who am I kidding? So we don't even got to waste any of that good precious coronavirus because natural causes will take those stupid people out. But the people that think that throwing an Instagram quote and a picture of them in a fucking hat that says hustle on it and the S has a $, those people right there, I'm thinking they can probably take a bit of the corona, take a hit of the corona, and drop dead in the street. And we'll just scoop them up one by one. Just pump that in like every, those clubs that make sure sparklies have, or there's sparklies whenever you buy a bottle of Grey Goose for $580. We'll just pump that into the ventilation system. We'll just make sure we got a bottle of the Rona, and we'll pump it into clubs like that. So that way we can just knock those ones off one by one, all in one location. They're all right there. They do zero good to society other than lip sync Drake lyrics, because everybody loves seeing that. I started from the bottom, now we're here. Fuck them. Oh, yeah, there's just too much in this world that sends me over the edge. That's I'm a big, you know what? Everybody's been, if you aren't on it, you need to get on it. TikTok. I swear by it, man. I'm a fan of TikTok. You heard it here first. I am a fan of TikTok. You go on there, man, And those people I just described, you know, the cringy bitches that are like looking in their phone thinking they're sexy, or the guys that like to rap or lip sync rap lyrics, and like the cringe worthy dudes that like flip their hair and they flex their muscles, they get shit talked the most on there. I've seen it time and time again. I'm reading and trying to talk, and I've seen it so many times on there, and it's just phenomenal. It's phenomenal, fanastic. There's a new word for you, fanastic. It's just fanastic on there. But it is phenomenal to watch these cringeworthy, think they're sexy, stupid fucks get shit talked. And then I seen this TikTok where it was like, you know, three kind of kids that I don't mean to stereotype here, but three kind of nerdy looking kids that look like they play World of Warcraft or like that Dungeons and Dragons. They go LARPing. They're sitting around and they're like and the one kid's just like, yo, the three amigos are going for burgers. And the comment section made me so happy. It's like, nah, man, you ain't amigos. Y'all are kings. Y'all are kings. And I love that shit. I love it. I love it that the nerdy kid gets his break, man. I'm with it. I love watching these suburban ass white girls that think carrying chihuahuas in a purse is a great idea and a fashion accessory get shit talked. It makes me so happy inside to watch the suburbs burn to a crisp. You know, thinking they're sexy because they're doing a dance move and they didn't wear a bra that day, so their tits are jiggling, and they just get shit talked in the comments. And then a guy like that, three bros sitting down eating cheeseburgers, kind of nerdy looking, get the praise. I'm about it. I'm about TikTok. I'm swearing by it. Plus, there's some funny motherfuckers on there. TikTok was made for the people, by the people. And we're taking it back. All you e-boys, all you motherfucking wannabe Instagram thoughts, stay over there. Don't even come around because y'all are getting shit talk. And it just makes me even happier when they turn the comments off because they know they're going to get roasted. They know they're just getting French toasted by everybody. That makes me so happy inside. The common folks are in solidarity on TikTok. Talk shit on it all you want, man. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of the TikTok. It deserves more praise than it's getting. I love the fact that, you know, everyday people are just toasting all these fucking wannabe Instagram celebrities, and it is fantastic. It's a great thing to see. And you know what? No, it's another thing that I love seeing low-key. Not even low-key. Why did I say low-key? That's a stupid thing to say. Know what I love seeing on Facebook and all the social media platforms is there's this dude right now in South Africa, and he's going around to all these homeless guys. I don't know who he is or what he's done. I've just seen two of his videos. It's popped up on my news feed now twice. And he just takes like homeless dudes and he hands them a piss pile of cash. He gives them fucking food. He takes them out and gives them a shower, gets them new clothes. Man, I love seeing shit like that. You know, I love it when it's just that feel good stuff. I love that kind of shit. Call me soft. I don't fucking care. I love that stuff. Or I seen another one the other day. This old woman, she walks 50 miles. I think they said, no, not 50 miles. What was it? Works total of 50 miles to and from work every day. So, because her car broke down and she can't afford to fix it. So her coworkers went without telling her and bought her a brand new car. They pooled a bunch of money together and bought her a brand new car. Man, I love seeing that. I love seeing people, man, that just grind and chip away and try and make something out of a bad situation. And people just like, yo, we see you out here. Here you are, man. It's a shame that we kind of get a little greedy. We're pretty greedy people, especially here in North America, man. You're starting to see it more and more, and everybody helping one another, and I'm all about that shit, man. You know, the government isn't gonna help you. I'm sorry, they're not gonna help you. But when people come together and help one another out, man, I'm all about that. I love seeing that. I wish I had more money in my personal account right now, because I would go out and help as many fucking people as I possibly can. I would, in a heartbeat. I love seeing that kind of shit. And you know what? Even sharing that kind of stuff just to promote a little more love for one another, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with a little love, my dudes. Shit talk me all you want. And then, like, speaking of the comments on everything, let's get into this. Facebook has just become the cesspool of just deadbeat losers in my mind. I don't know about you, but every time I post something to Facebook, or we put some sort of comment on, or content on Facebook, the absolute losers come out of the woodworks and think that, not that I think that my opinion is like greater than yours or greater than anybody else's. I don't think that one bit. I create content. I'm doing something I absolutely love to do, and I get, and for some out there, there's some value behind what the hell I'm saying, and they get something out of it, and that right there is the most humbling feeling you will ever receive on the planet Earth. But then there's the flip side of everything. There's the people that think that, because I was, I had some vulgar content in the beginning. I thought it was funny. I thought it was comedic. That, I'm dead serious. I went down a path where all of a sudden, it was like, oh, what are you, a snowflake? What are you, a liberal? And then I comment back and they're like, whoa, bro. Whoa. Yeah, would you get all soft? You can't hang with the boys no more? What the fuck are you talking about? You made a dumbass comment being like, what up, pussy? Oh, you think you're fucking funny with all this goddamn content? And then I absolutely shred you with a witty comeback. And then all of a sudden, oh, what's the matter? You can't take a fucking joke? Obviously, you can't, you pussy. Don't fucking sit here and say, I can't take a joke. What? So what? You get the free range to just shit talk everybody and nobody's supposed to talk shit back to you? Shut the fuck up. Facebook is filled with people like that. And it's always some moron with a picture of their dog in their profile picture. I said it in the last podcast. I'll say it again. Or they got some dumb fucking meme like, the Western Alliance. Yeah, because that's a smart idea, you stupid fuck. Oh, it's always the most stunned people that are like, whoa, Alberta needs to separate. I'll tell you right now. Is Alberta going to fund a military? Is Alberta going to fund healthcare? Is Alberta going to fund, every government infrastructure? Are they going to fund, like, come on, think about this. We going to have our own military? Christ, we don't have the most ours population compared to Ontario. Christ almighty, use your head. Like, it's the dumbest people are always the loudest. And that, my friends, is even calling myself dumb. I'm not saying I'm in the crowd yelling and screaming, but hey, I got a voice online. And I am stupid. I don't have a political science degree, which is exactly why I don't get in political debates no more. And I just voice my opinion. I know I'm dumb. I ask a lot of questions to people that actually know what the fuck they're talking about when I do get the chance to talk to them. Because they understand how it all works, how the system works. There's so much shit that we don't see. They just put it in the media to get an uprise out of you. And at the end of the day, you can't do fuck all about it. You can post Facebook memes saying Trudeau's a retard all you want, or make these fake ass petitions. You ain't going to get him out of Parliament, by signing an online petition, you moron. I'm not condoning any of the guy's actions, but I'm just saying there's too many stupid people. There's too many. Way too many. But yeah, and it starts with everybody that thinks that comment. And like, you know what I mean? It's like the one thing that I laugh at the most is like, we'll post or fuck, what am I trying to tell you here? See, I'm all riled up. I'm all fucking gassed up now. What I'm trying to say is, like, you'll see a photo, some hot chick will throw a photo up on Instagram or wherever, and then you go look at the comments. Oh, she's got a fucking ugly face. I bet she's got a cock. I wouldn't fuck her. You know what? Go click on that motherfucker's profile. That son of a bitch, you know what he fucks? is holes in the drywall. There's no way that guy's slaying any pussy, because any guy that takes the time out of his day to say, oh, I wouldn't fuck her, definitely would. If she spread her legs and said chow on this mitt, that guy would be there by on a dog leash. You'd be able to, hey, put this dog leash on. I'm going to fuck you in the ass with a baton while you bark my name. Okay, yeah, I'll gladly do that. And you have to pay me $200 a minute. And every stroke I throw it in your ass, that's another 25 cents. And I'm going to power pump you. Oh, not a problem. But but on Instagram, though, you're an ugly bitch. Shut the fuck up. It's the same guys that are like, oh, yeah, look at those fake set of tits. I wouldn't. Who needs a fake set of tits? You know what? Your old lady's titties hang down to her ankles. You know, she throws them motherfuckers over her shoulder like knapsacks, for fuck's sakes. Settle down. You ain't getting none of that trim from that bitch. She's going to look at you like a dumb ass if you came up and be like, hey, listen, what do you say me and you get out of here? Pfft, fuck out of here. It's the dumbest people. Oh, all of them. They all have this. And it's the same people that say, oh, well, that wasn't funny. Why did you watch it? Like, why did you watch it? You watched 8 minutes of content just to say, oh, that wasn't funny. Oh, pardon the fuck me. I'll make a mental note next time to call you directly and be like, hey, listen, I have this idea. No, I'm not funny. Oh, okay. You know what? Do you have an extra 16 feet of rope? Because I'm just going to hang myself off the bridge because of your opinion. I don't approve on your opinion. Ugh. People, man, they irritate me so much. They irritate a lot of it. Not all people. I shouldn't say all people. A lot of you are fucking sweet. I will say, I do read. It's like, I talked about this the other day. It's like platform to platform. I've noticed a big shift. Starting with Facebook, obviously I just gave my take on what I think of Facebook. It's a cesspool. It's filled with everybody that's just the lowlifes of lowlifes. Then you move on to Instagram. Instagram's like a 50-50. I get chirped on there, but you know what? At the end of the day, usually they're pretty good chirps and I laugh at them. YouTube, mainly, I would say 90% positive. I am a fan of going on there and like, obviously I read them from time to time because I want to see like, it's a science, man. There's a science to this YouTube shit, and I want to figure it out because I truly enjoy doing this. So to figure out what the hell it is I'm trying to do is to listen to your audience. So I do listen. I do read comments, and I try and respond to as many as I possibly can. It gets tough at times because there's comments fucking everywhere on 3 platforms, and in the number of pages that we run, it does get tough, but yeah, it gradually, as you go back from where YouTube is the greatest. I love, because that's just like, I guess maybe the best community that like you're deliberately coming to YouTube to watch our content, and it's not like force fed. You're like, oh yeah, no, I'm going to go watch that. I'm going to go watch the podcast. I'm going to go watch some of his skits. And so I always get like a pretty good rapport on there. Facebook, you, depending on what, anything, most of the shit is just, I don't know, dipshits. Depending on the video, of course, where it's like, oh. And it's always, you know what I laugh about the most? I threw that clip up of me ranting and raving about the boomers. And the boomers just, and I was being a whiny bitch about it too. When whatever, I don't really care. I just talk. And for a bunch of fucking people that call us snowflakes and call us pussy ass millennials and call us this and call us all this shit, y'all seem to got a little heated over me calling y'all to being whiny bitches. Who's the snowflake now, motherfuckers? Yeah, but like I was just saying before I had to do that, is it just cracks me up. Like all of a sudden, I say something that, that's offensive. I can't believe you'd say the boomers fucking ruined it. You guys had it so fucking easy. You sit here and say, we had it hard. No, you didn't. You could literally go flip burgers at McDonald's, afford a house, a car payment, and then on top of it, take 2 vacations a year. Nowadays, us younger people, we got to work 3 jobs just to fucking pay rent. None of us get approved for houses no more. We're living at home because of what you guys fucked up. Like, you want to say, oh, well, we didn't have all this cell phones and all that. Yeah, and of course you didn't. You guys could barely get by without fucking eating lead. Your food was poisoned to the gills. Well, our food was fresher. Not saying our food's any better today, but, well, we had to walk to school. I had to walk to school too. We were broke, man. We were broke when I was growing up. I had to walk to fucking school. What are you trying to tell me? That kids don't walk to school no more? Shut the fuck up. We used to have to jump cow shit pile to cow shit pile just to keep our feet warm. I wish you got frostbite. I wish all your toes fell off and you sewed them together and made a fucking necklace out of them. Oh, yeah, but what do I know? I'm just an idiot. Speaking of food, what is this Beyond Meat shit? What is this? I haven't tried it, nor will. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do like a review on it. But why? Why are we constantly shoving this shit down people's throat? Why is this a thing? Who started? Vegans. Vegans are worse than the fucking, what's that religion that knocks on your door and tries to shove that shit down your, like the Protestants? Is it the Mormons? That's what it is. The Mormons. They're worse than Mormons. Vegans are 10 times worse than Mormons. And here's why. Because vegans take the time to get all you little vegans together, go stand out in the middle of a fucking parking lot, and just annoy everybody with your stupid views. Know what I don't give a shit about? What happened to the cow I'm about to eat? And then you see that shit where they're like laying in supermarkets in front of all the poultry and all that. I wish somebody would just jump up and give them a fucking elbow. People like you they're the ones that need to get hit with the coronavirus. All of them do. Over here, Beyond Meat. We should be eating Beyond Meat. I don't want to eat Beyond Meat. Why the fuck is it called Beyond Meat to begin with? Who came up with that? You know what? If I want to eat meat, I'm going to fucking eat meat. I want to eat meat. I deliberately went out to buy meat, and now you are protesting by laying in front of the meat. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to step on your ugly-ass mug just to get the chicken wings I want, just to get that steak, that beef, boy. You ain't stopping me from eating meat just because did you ever see that video of that girl that came on? Do you know who this is? This is Emily. It was a chicken that died just for you to eat. Bitch, I'll eat Emily, Zoe, Sabrina. Who else you got? What other chickens did you raise? Because, motherfucker, I'm going to eat all of them. Get your stupid ass haircut out of here. The protesters always have the worst haircuts. You're a hillbilly redneck. Yeah. It looks like they got the Lloyd Christmas bowl cut going on. That's dyed like 19 different neon colors. And then they believe in feminism, but they can hit men. They're allowed to openly hit men in public. Men are disgusting. Oh yeah, tell me more. Tell me more, you wannabe lesbian. It's because fuck. You hate men so much that you gotta look like one. You gotta dress like one from the 90s. That's the world we live in, folks. Everybody has an opinion, and nobody wants to listen to it. Here's what I think. I personally think that we don't take enough time to listen. We're not listening when people talk. We're waiting for our turn to say what the fuck it is we want to say. Nobody takes time. Have you ever took time and just listened to somebody and listened to their voice? you know, the emotion that's behind their voice and like how you can speak back to them, and like not thinking about what can I, and you're not, okay, what can I say next? You're just listening to somebody talk. I think that's the issue. Because when we're talking to people, it's like, oh, well, I'm just waiting to get my words in, you know? Somebody tells a story, instead of being like, oh, dude, asking questions about the story. Oh, I have something I did too. You know, I think that's a major issue today. Nobody sits back and just like has conversation for the sake of just having conversation to get to know somebody. It's just we talk for the sake of hearing ourselves talk. And I am doing it right now. I am literally doing it right now as I'm preaching the gospel, you know. But when I'm having a conversation with somebody, I try and disengage with everything around me, and I give full attention to them. That's like, I don't know how many times I've had somebody say, like, come up to me, we get chatting, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't mean to waste your time. Man, we're having a conversation. You're not wasting my time. If I felt my time was being wasted, I would then leave. I would say, thank you, man. I appreciate your time. But I like talking. I like to get to know people, man. It's a great thing. We don't do it enough, and it sucks. Everybody, like, and you know damn well, if you're listening to this, you sit there, and when you're talking with somebody, that you're thinking about the next thing you could say rather than what they're saying right then. You're not thinking about the words that are coming out of their mouth. You're thinking about, oh, how can I respond to this? How can I make this about me? A lot of people are like that. And if you don't believe me, next time you're talking with somebody, sit there and think like, okay, am I listening to them, or am I just waiting for my turn to talk? Think about it, honestly. It's fucking true. It happens all the time, over and over and over again. And it's social media. It kind of validates that point in a way. Not all the way, but, you know, you'll watch something, and I used to be pretty bad for it, where now I'm practicing. I'm practicing trying to make fun of everything. Literally everything. By going on global news and CBC, and when there's a headline, I try and make a joke of it, like, or try and be a smart ass, or, you know, chirp it, and just, I want to get better. I really want to try stand-up comedy. I've been writing some jokes. I'm going to do it. I know I said it on here before, and I have some jokes written. I'm trying to polish them up a little bit. I've been practicing, and I'm going to do it. I love comedy, and it's just something I've wanted to do for a long time. I've wanted to do things like this, start the media, and I've done it ass backwards. Initially, I've dreamt about doing stand-up comedy since I was a kid. I remember watching like Dave Chappelle's stand-up specials, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy, and, you know, you had Robin Williams, and I'm just fascinated by stand-up comedy, how you can take some small minuscule problem and make it really, really funny, and write it and deliver it in a way where it's just, I don't know, I'm really excited to try it, and will I go far in it? I don't know, but it's definitely going to become a new hobby of mine, and I'm really stoked, man. It's a goal I set for myself this year, is to, you know, eventually have a paid gig. That to me just mean that I didn't make it, but I'm a step above the amateurs. It's like fighting. I wasn't as passionate about it. I just really wanted to try it, and then I went and did it. And to me, if you just go and one and done something, you didn't do it, man. You went there, you did it once. To me, that's just you tried it. That's all. You tried it. You didn't fight. You tried fighting. And I did it. I don't care. I fucking got paid to fight professionally. I had 10 fights. I didn't go far with it, obviously, but I had a few tough fights that I would consider, and, you know, I met some great people out of it. It kept me in phenomenal shape. It kept me accountable. I was I was training my ass off day in, day out. I became obsessed with it, is pretty much what happened. And this is going to be my new hobby. I'm going to be going out and trying it around here. Edmonton has a lot of stand-up amateur nights. So I'm going to give it a whirl. I'm really pumped. I'm hoping that maybe it becomes something for me and I can make, not, I wouldn't say a career out of it. I would definitely not turn it down. That would be the most fascinating job on the planet, is to go around and get paid to make people laugh. We're doing it here sometimes. Sometimes we talk about some deep shit. Sometimes we talk about funny shit that just annoys us. Well, not us, me in particular. And I don't know, maybe it annoys you, maybe it doesn't. Maybe our viewpoints don't align sometimes, but hey, I appreciate everybody coming around and listening. I truly do. It's fucking, the last episode was the highest views I've had on YouTube on a podcast. And that, like, I can't explain how fucking grateful I was for that. Like, I was in a bit of a lull last week and just kind of, things weren't really going shit hot, if I'm being honest. And then I sat down Saturday, went over the analytics, and I seen that. Or Monday. I guess it would be Monday, because what day did I fucking sit down and look at it? Monday or Tuesday? I can't remember. I'm so confused with the days. I can't keep up anymore. But I sat down and looked, and it was the highest viewed podcast that we had, and it was just like, man, like that is just a cool feeling. That's a cool feeling. Sure, it was only like, I think it was like 30,000 views, but to me, that's a big deal. That's a huge deal. And fuck, things can only go up or down from there. But yeah, I'm really excited, and not to shit talk this whole small town, big city thing, man. Fucking get over it. Get over yourself, man. Oh, I'm a country boy. No, you're not. You ain't no country boy. Fucking, I'm tired of hearing this shit. Nobody, I'm a country boy. 'Cause what? You drive a lifted up diesel your parents bought? You went to the fucking corner store and bought a belt buckle and some cowboy boots? You ain't no fucking country boy. Sure, you work on trucks and shit like that, but you ain't no motherfucking country boy. Settle down. You drive that truck to the city every weekend to try and wheel pussy. 'Cause you're a country boy. Settle down, man. I grew up in a small town. And I'll tell you this right now. Growing up in a small town, there's things I miss and things I don't miss. I miss the fact that I can go anywhere and do anything in under 20 minutes. I can go to the grocery store, pick up everything I needed, and come back home and be cooking my meal within a half an hour. Granted, I go there and got the shit I wanted and came back. Half an hour tops. Now, fuck. Dude, it takes me a half an hour just to drive to where I need to be. Half an hour to 45 minutes to get there. Anywhere I need to be just to go hang out with my buddies. So you got to plan ahead a little more living in the city. It's annoying, but you learn your patience. I will say that. And I don't mind living in the city. Like, I grew up in a small town. There's shit I miss. I miss my buddies back home. I miss doing the shit that we used to do. Like showing up randomly and having a beer in a fucking garage. Not that I can't do that up here. It's just like, okay, I got to drive 45 minutes across the city. Okay. To have a beer is about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. It's a fucking 4-hour ordeal just to go have a beer with your buddy sometimes. And that's a long time, man. That's 4 hours is a decent amount of time if we're being honest here. But a small town, fuck, you can go over and have 2-3 beers, be back home in an hour and 20 minutes, if that, and you'll be spending more time hanging out with your buddies. So that sense of community is definitely higher in a small town, which is sick. I miss that so much. But the city, it can accommodate you better. There's more to do. Like, I wouldn't have the opportunity I have today with Danger Cats living in a small town. I'm sorry. That is just the truth. There's people in this city that like tech guys. There's endless supply of videographers. There's an endless supply of places to go and network and make your brand bigger. There's people willing to help you. It's not all fucking shitty in the city. Shitty in the big city. But there's give or take wherever you are. No matter where you are, there's give or take. And I I, I gotta say, like, I don't mind it. I'm gonna test the waters and see how I feel about moving into, like, I don't live in the city. I live on the outskirts of the city, and I'm gonna try my hand at living downtown. I think this year and see what it's all about, see what the buzz is about, and give it a crack. I don't think there's nothing wrong with trying new shit, and that's a problem. If you don't, my brother, get out, try new shit. See what you like and you don't like. Some of you motherfuckers haven't left your hometown. Some of you haven't even. You think that going to Boston Pizza is going out to eat, and that's supposed to be good food, man. You ain't know. There is some places in this city that cook some of the best damn food I've ever had in my life. Beats Mama's cooking. Sorry, Mama, but it's true. These are high quality chefs making you a high quality meal, man, and the flavor in it, it's just like there's so much to experience. Why do you think when you go somewhere, it's like, is anybody fucking packing their bags and flying to Huntsville, Alabama? No. God, no. You're going to, like, Los Angeles. You're going to Paris. You're going to fucking London. You're going to Banff. Well, Banff's kind of a disregard Banff. But I mean, like, you're flying to cities to go check shit out. Nobody in their right mind is gonna fly to go and hang out in Tabor, Alberta, where I'm from. And if you are, you better be visiting family, or you are brain dead. You are stupid. What the fuck are you doing in Tabor, Alberta, when there's a million other places to be on the planet, rather than my small ass town with nothing to fucking do? Well, you can go to the classic Royal Hotel in Tabor. Great bar, by the way. Shout out to those guys. It's an excellent bar. If you're ever passing through Tabor, Alberta, definitely pop in to the Royal Hotel. Tell them Uncle Hack sent you, and tell them fuckers that a round should be on them. Buy a few rounds, and then tell them motherfuckers you want a shot on the cats. I'm here because the cats sent me. The Royal Hotel in Tabor, Alberta. And tell Danny Remford, the motherfucker with a lisp, you want a shot from the cats. Yeah. Shit. Well, there you have it. There's another podcast in the bag. Sorry for rambling on. Sorry. This one I came a little unprepared. This is just me venting my frustration of watching the news and all the bullshit that's going on. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you sharing the clips. I appreciate so much. I do. I'm very grateful for what I get to wake up and do in a day. I'm very grateful for what this has become. And I can't thank everybody that takes the time to listen to this, watch the videos, share the videos, buy merch. Words can't explain truly how grateful I am for you guys that you give a shit about Danger Cats. It does mean a lot. It does. It truly does. And I don't know. Every day I wake up and for a while there when I was talking about the whole depression thing, I've changed my mentality and the way I think, and this is just everything I dreamed of as a kid. I get to try new things. I get to have a creative edge on everything I like. I get to take everything I like or have enjoyed as a child all the way to an adult, like pro wrestling, and I incorporate it in here. Like the music I like, the sports that I watch, and I just get to put it all into one and do this, and it's the coolest feeling. I don't know. It's all because of having an audience that shares the content, and it means a lot. It truly means a lot, and I can't thank you enough. And I thank you for getting this far. I'll quit rambling on, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you again for tuning in to another Danger Cats podcast. Have an excellent weekend. Have a few beers. We will be also at where is it? The Pint Downtown. We will be at the Pint Downtown on Saturday night. That's right. So swing on down. We'll be having a few beers and watching the Oilers game. I would love to meet as many as you as I possibly can. Thank you again, and have a fuck yeah weekend.